Roethlisberger Holmes one in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're right.
Same angle, right? That was it. Saquon's fired up. Daniel Jones was awesome. 5 for 5, 67 yards and a touchdown in just one drive played. And on the back page of both New York papers, it's not Eli, it's not the Mets, and it's not the New York Knicks. It is Mr. Daniel Jones. Here he was talking about his performance after his preseason debut.
I thought it went well. It was good to move the ball down the field and score. So, as far as expectations, I didn't really know what to expect. Just wanted to play well, and glad we were able to move the ball and execute.
It seemed like you were getting your back foot down, getting rid of the ball pretty quickly and pretty decisively. Were things slowing down for you out there? It looked like you knew exactly what you wanted to do with the ball when you did it.
Yeah, I think that was I think some advice I got was to be decisive and try to make quick decisions. So trying to see what the defense is doing and trying to make a quick decision, but being decisive throughout was definitely a focus.
That's Daniel Jones there. And yes, Sam Darnold also out there for one drive. It was beautiful. Chris Herndon, a guy that I'm keeping my eye on as a sleeper. I think this team's going to really miss him for those first 4 weeks as he is suspended. But he, did his thing, got out there. Daniel Jones is the story here. What are these back pages saying, Nate?
Jones brings the thunder. The thunder. Ooh. You know what's funny about this?
Impressive. When I brought it up to you yesterday, Peter Schrager, I said, what happens if he plays really well for the next 4 weeks?
Here we are.
You know what's crazy? I looked up the headlines after they drafted him back in Nashville. So this is the Daily News. They had Blue Who with a question mark. The Post had Blues Clueless. One day he's bringing the thunder, and they're doing all kinds of things with Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect, like the wrestler. Yeah. This is Blues Clueless to Mr. Perfect with about 6 passes, and good for him.
How impressive was he?
I think Darnold was slightly better, but I'm going to say Daniel Jones was more impressive. We talked yesterday about just don't mess up, dude. Don't line up under the guard. Don't give us a meme. No, for one night, I don't know how this is going to work out for him. One night he was like, screw you. I'm the 6th overall pick. I know what the hell I'm doing. I got this thing. I was proud of Daniel Jones last night. He was really impressive.
He was excellent. And Kay, one of the great quotes afterwards from Pat Shurmur, it was like, well, guys, you don't notice everything. He didn't call the tight end in motion on one of the passes, and we'll work on that. You're trying to really go deep in the haystack to trying to find a flaw in his performance. Giants fans this morning are excited. If you didn't watch these games, there was a big rain delay in the middle. So after Daniel Jones has this drive, it immediately goes to a lightning stoppage. And so you have like an hour to permeate and to start thinking in wait a second, is Daniel Jones the guy? It was almost like the perfect stop in time.
Even Mother Nature was disrespecting him, Peter.
No, it was respecting Eli. It was respecting him, saying, now look, that was what you have. That's the future. I thought Daniel Jones was great, and this might be a discussion a little earlier than we thought, Eli or Daniel.
Yeah, listen, the critics are going to sit here and say, well, we can't really get an idea how good this is. He didn't play against the number ones. He didn't start the game. I don't care about that. There are so many people, including those at this table, maybe even me, that tried to steal his moment during the draft and criticize the selection of him going number 6 overall to the Giants. Let him have his moments. And this right here is a moment. You go 5 for 5, you throw a touchdown, you're out there throwing darts. Daniel Jones, well done. And the more moments you have, the more we will praise you. The time for criticism will come, but right now you did your thing. And you're creating a conversation of a competition, because let Eli have a moment this season where he's not playing well. You know what the fans are going to remember? When Daniel Jones lit it up in the preseason, and that's when it really gets dramatic.
See how many more plays, how many more opportunities we have for nitpicking and for glorifying what he did out on their field. But was he the most impressive rookie performance we saw yesterday? Probably not.